lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Again, it's Barkley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
like
beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's going to have it. Another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. We're scoreless after one.
Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams. For a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Boyd from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, Williams. That's complete. We're on the doom zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
At the 40-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monenga. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCulba. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Now inside the 25. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 57 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. So the try for 2 good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Dang it! What is going on?
Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Williams looking, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Yes.
To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A final shot before break. Williams. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Eagles 15. Bears 6. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll run. Monunga. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
What is up?
On the ground, it's Monunga. And a lane slow in materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We'll have to find out. Fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Wide open receiver, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
18 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Williams going to look to throw again. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland there to make the grab. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Bears will line up.
Williams going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Eagles 15. Bears 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get... There he goes, left side! He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bears 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A pass complete to Odunze.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Second and a couple.
At the Eagles' 33-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Zach Bourne
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and...
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Runner with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
63, 6.
Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
6-yard loss.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Hey, 73. Hey.
They'll go. Hurts. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
Great. 180. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down and goal to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Joe.
Face me in Madden.
Loose, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Face me.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up here.
63 pass.
On the play fake, gets Hurts. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Anyone else?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Chiller.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out with 3rd and 4. From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got near the end zone. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Play action. Hurts has it. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw, Hurts. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Silver, ready?
On 4th down, Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Breaks the tempo. He's got space ahead. And the Eagles get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
First down, run with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Eagles, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. This effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of a 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yellow. 43.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A loss of 9.
Jordan Davis in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow. 180. Hey, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Jordan Davis getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Yellow. I'll go up the leg.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. That's taken at about the 14. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down.
Right.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. And he'll take this one in. Dallas Goddard, touchdown Eagles.
Jake Elliott on for the point.
What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
43! 43! Fight on these two! Fight on these two! Yellow! Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Attack! Yellow!
Here's Mahomes. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Great, set. And anyway, Delta.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Great, set. And anyway, Delta.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Running there, and the left, he did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Don't touch that.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Don't touch that. On anyone else. Try left Yeti. Don't touch it.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Mahomes now on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Don't touch that! On anyone else? Don't touch it!
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Don't touch that! On anyone else? Try left Yeti.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set. Anyway, up.
On third down, here's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Set. Anyway, up.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. First down throw, Mahomes. That one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Attack!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Shove the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
No touch that. And anyone else?
Hurts working in the pistol. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Tiger Hornet. No. And anyone else?
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
17 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Play clock Down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on themselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3.
Great, set. And anyone hit?
Now Barkley.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
No touch that. 180, 180. Man. 63, 63. Easy, 63, 63. Back. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Barkley. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Good.
They'll run to the right here with Barkley. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts pushed out to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way.
Touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
3 points is huge. Bring it home, baby.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
You on left. 180 with it. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from 37, here's second down and 2.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
A run with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Trimmer.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Again, he finds an opening. And he's in.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Eagles 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Set. On anyone, huh? Tiger Hornet.
Now Hurts. That's complete. Kylan Granson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On anyone, huh? Hey, easy, 63, bang.
To throw is Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Good. Set. On anyone, hey, 70, hey.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. No chance at all. He'll go down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Good. Trimmer. Hey, Silver. 3 points of huge.
On second down, Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Now, this is a surprise right out of the locker room. They'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Good.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And he will score. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
No signal. They're going to mark him short. No room to run there. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's going to handle the ball there.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Eagles 22, Eagles 12. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
A second down throw for Hurts. High defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Now a give to Barkley, running right, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Great, set. 180. No touch.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Eagles
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes, and you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times, win the battle up front, and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
Kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They go play action for Burrow. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
No touch that! No touch.
Run up the middle with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Jalen Hurts.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he will get into the end zone. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
14. Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That was broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 31 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's in! Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 39 yards.
Eagles, 1st down. A 39-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Barrett harder that time. There to make the play. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. At the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Yeti.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We are through 1. Our score is 14-8. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Don't touch that.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run it for the 1st time with Chase Brown. And he worked this pass to 25 to the 26-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run it here with Saquon. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hurts working in the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Shamar Stewart getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long.
Third and long.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead.
28. Bengals 8. Jake Elliott to
So
kick
following
off
the
for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone
Bengals take
for a
over
touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Round 80.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Allen. He gets it to Cooks. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
In motion comes the tight end left. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Bills 6, Eagles nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Barkley. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
3rd down and 13. Here's Hurts to throw.
And he's getting his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
6-0 our score after 1.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
On any running play this card, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Now, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Kylan Granson.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Bill 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That connection seemed to work out okay on the first play of the drive. Why not go right back to it? And once again, this defense is left without an answer as they surrender back-to-back first downs.
Hey, tight.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
44-yard line.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Allen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Eagles are going to...
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Blue Guns.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing to begin. It's, oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good, set. Anyone hit? Miami.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Good, set. Anyone hit?
A run with Barkley. Finding space at the 15. And he will score!
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Good, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That one's good for 29.
That's good.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he's in.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We have a tight end motioning left here. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Easy, 63.
Again, Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Hurts again. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
63.
4th down. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Here's Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
73.
Second down throw for Hurts. Moving to his right. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Through the run, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Great, set. Anyone up? Man.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will score again. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for at the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He connects downfield to Dotson. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. Is going to bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts will try it again. Trying to pull that one on the run, but it is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught side of the end zone. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
At their own 4-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Uh-oh. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Eagles.
WSG.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 26.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trimmer.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Off the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts now. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, good.
To throw, Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Great.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through, and the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 14.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Hovey now on the return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was tackled at the 27.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 6. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got this one complete to Goddard. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt I'm going with the ball.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 43, here's second and 9.
Hey! Don't touch that! Trimmer!
Now Barkley. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up third and 1.
Great, set.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Now Hurts on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. With great awareness after the catch, he gets enough to move the chains.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
So
line.
we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.